no.
Oh
Not,
no. Okay,
not our
hi.
the most
Hello.
Hello.
Let's all talk
So
over Kalon.
so
Hello.
yes, please, let's
Banned.
all do that.
Banned. All of you are banned.
Uh so last time you guys managed to kill Lady Wachter and end this demon incursion and also get the burgomaster of uh, Velaki to step down because he's kind of absolutely terrible at his job. So while he is waiting for Erasmus to make his decision on whether he wants to take over or not when he's done with the whole Strahd business, his wife has officially taken over. And people seem to like her because she's already like promised that, hey, I won't throw festivals every week that you hate. And then you guys met with Strahd and you played a little game where he asked you questions and you got to ask him questions. And then when he asked where you found his teen diary, you refused to answer, and then the game was over.
We kind of lost that game, I feel.
There was
Yeah,
no way to win
I
that game.
I kind of think that you guys really hella lost that game.
Well, the thing
I
is,
made
we
him
got
mad
to dunk on him for
goal.
making really bad team poetry.
I feel
You did.
that I
You
could
at least
have won
got
the game.
You at least got a goal.
I called a vampire a dork to his face. That's my only goal in life, and I feel that I have won. And I can now die.
I can't believe he doesn't want to be my best friend.
Yeah, it's almost like he doesn't respect you or something.
He
Nobody
should respect me.
You know, all my horseshoes and hand grenades.
Okay. So, it's...
Kalon?
Yes.
But before we get started proper, there's a little bit of bookkeeping to do.
Okay.
And I talked last session about having him send a rat familiar to the church with a message for Irina telling her what's up.
Okay.
Just so she knows that Strahd is probably going to figure out where she is in the next couple of days, and she needs to be ready for that.
Okay. We'll say that a message is sent via Raven back to you guys saying that she probably actually won't be moving because the bones that you guys managed to recover on your first trip back here are like the best protection against pretty much anything evil trying to enter the church. So as long as he doesn't get an invitation from anybody to come in, and even then, he probably won't be able to step inside because of the bones. So that church is probably literally the safest place in all of Barovia right now for her.
Hello.
Bangin'. Also, we want to get that fucking axe identified.
Oh right. Oh yes. You do
Yeah,
have. Yeah, you do have Identify as a ritual spell. I saw your guys' conversation when I logged in a couple minutes ago. Let me find the page, because it doesn't actually have, like, a magic name or anything. I just need to find out, like, what its properties are, and I guess you guys can name it yourself afterwards. Let me see.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Okay, so, here it is.
Why would you give us all this power?
When the axe hits a plant, whether an ordinary plant or a plant creature, the target takes an extra 1d8 slashing damage. When a creature of non-good alignment wields the axe, it sprouts thorns whenever its wielder makes an attack with it. These thorns prick the wielder for 1 piercing damage after the attack is made, and this damage is considered magical. So if End were to use this axe and trying to make an attack with it, he would get pricked. Nobody else would, and then also deals an extra 1d8 damage to plants and plant-based creatures.
Rail Splitter Light.
Yeah, Rail Splitter Light.
Why is everything against me in this fucking country?
Because you suck and nobody likes you.
Everyone likes
It's
me.
almost like
I
you
mean,
shouldn't
it's
have played
true.
an evil character or something.
Well, never. And it's a,
You know, That's nifty.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yes, we heard.
Part of that joke.
Everybody
I'm
should
gonna keep
have-
on doing it as for as long as anybody goes. It's almost like to say it is.
Also, everybody should
I'm
have
dead
their magic
fucking
bag.
serious.
Okay,
I will get
so-
you off this shitty phrase.
This axe doesn't actually have a name, but you can call it Rail Splitter Light if you wish. Nobody knows why you call it Rail Splitter Light, but you know, the Trace Horny Boys touch
I'm
all
gonna call it
dimensions.
the woodsman's insistent axe.
That's pretty
It's
good.
clearly
That's actually
very
pretty
insistent
good.
on
I really
overuse
like that.
goblin.
Actually, the Woodsman's insistence. That's great. Ah, excellent. So,
Nice.
I know that you
One
guys.
last-
I know you guys were discussing maybe going to the windmill to trick to trick Strahd, but I also hear that you might actually be going to Argynvostholt.
No, we need to do the windmill. It's very important to me.
He's got to
Which
get his
is it? 'Cause
revenge on the Mountain
Last
Dew
session,
Witch.
you said that we're not going to be strong enough to do the windmill until after we get the sword. You said we're one level short.
Let me
Yeah,
roll
like-
it.
Like the sword not only will get you a level up, you'll also get a sweet magical sword to use against the witches.
As the guy who fought the witches, do I feel strong enough to fight the witches
No,
for real?
you really do not. Not all
Well,
three at once.
Can we befriend the witches?
No.
No, we need to kill the witches and steal
I
their
don't-
patience.
I don't think in character Aiden would want to make friends with a bunch of evil witches that bake children into pies.
Delicious.
Oh,
delicious.
we actually know that they bake children into pies?
You have a very strong suspicion that's what they do.
Those pies are so good.
So we don't want to make friends with them. So what is it? Do we slay the witches?
Yeah, that's the plan. But again, I don't think we're strong enough for that. I think we need another level.
We slay the witches and take their recipe and their stock.
Do I have? Where else could we go?
Argynvostholt, or
Argynvostholt
Kresk are
is
your
out.
here. I'll drag up your
Okay, what
your
if we
country
just
map.
storm the stupid castle? Just catch him off guard. He'll never suspect.
He will murder the fuck out of us.
I don't think that will work. I'm gonna give you.
I did remember.
I think
What if
the
we
way
use-
I think the way it would go down is if you storm the castle and then he shows up and then he murders you all immediately and then the adventure is over.
No, but we're armed with hot takes about his poetry, so.
Okay. What if
I
we
did
craft
remember.
some explosives and place them on specific points on his castle to bring it down?
I don't think that's
What?
how this game works. Okay,
What?
so
How I want it to work.
So
Anyway,
yes, anyway, the places that you can go that you know of, you can go over here to Kresk and find yourself an ally to help you in your fight against Strahd, and then you can go down here to Argynvostholt to get the sword. Either one will net you a level up because they're both MacGuffins. There's also somewhere in the world you've heard about this wizard that went up against Strahd and lost.
Is it?
that was the one I was going to say as well. Is we've got this wizard.
Yeah, you just don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Nobody seems to know where he's gone since then.
I thought there was some rumor about a waterfall.
No, the waterfall was over at the castle. Was over at Castle Barovia. So it's likely that he is near a place that is near a body of water. Like if everybody roll me a survival check to see if you actually know how water, like which way the water would go in this world. Okay, End would know. Yeah,
All
and
about water.
yeah, so somebody would know in this group that that if you were to fall into a body of water, you would actually be brought sort of southish, and the only river near Strahd's castle is this river here. So if you were to follow it south, the wizard would likely, if he is still alive, be washed up here, So he would be somewhere. I'll draw another shape. Let me try and find a color I haven't used yet. Let's use this dark purple. So the wizard would likely be somewhere in. I didn't want a square. Didn't want a square. I wanted a circle. What?
Well, the wizard is right. That's downhill. The wizard would be.
Oh, it's Alt for circle. Okay.
Yeah.
Not shift is Alt. Okay. So the wizard would probably be somewhere around this giant area here. It's a lot of ground to cover and a lot of searching in the mountains, but you can assume that if he survived, he would probably be hiding out somewhere around there.
That wouldn't make much sense.
What's this?
That is a thing you have not been told about yet, but I will. That is a place that you can go to. It is on your map of Barovia, so I will highlight it. That is a location in the book that you can go to.
Well, we want to start here and see if we can pick up tracks.
Yeah.
So we can go here, and then once we're done there, we can, and then we can cross the river down to here, and then we can get down to here.
I guess we're
little shot.
Okay.
I guess we're starting then.
No, you're starting at Argynvost, which is here. So you want to go to Argynvost. All right, let me find the.
Kresk is also mega bad from what the priest says, so I figure we could hit that later.
Nobody's really heard much about Kresk in quite a while. So, let me
one last thing, Kalon.
Hey, on the long journey, let me show you a trick.
Kalon?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
We do need to make sure everybody's got the magic items sorted. I think you said you were going to give Dijon one, and he still doesn't know which one.
I still forgot. Dijon, like what uncommon magical item would you like to have?
I basically just told you, just give me something that increases strength. I guess I can look up a list.
A belt of giant strength will bump it up to 21. The lesser of the belts of giant strength will bump it up to 21. So go ahead and give yourself that.
Okay.
So everybody's got all their stuff sorted?
Yeah.
Anybody got anything?
And everything.
Anybody got anything neat they want to show off?
Yes. So while we were resting up the night before, I showed you all a cool trick. I pulled out 250 gold and a book. The book looks old. It's got a terrifying demonic face on it and constantly huffing a little smoke. It floats and is attached to my shoulder with a chain. When I hold up the gold, the face's eyes light up and the gold all melts and flies into its mouth. And now I know 3 new spells.
Oh, cool.
Yay.
Nice.
Well,
I'm assuming I wrote down my spells in my book.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, during the long rest, you can transfer the spells from your scroll into your book.
And then I cast a ritual spell called Phantom Steed.
Okay. So, what does your particular Geralt of Bindacorn look like?
Yes, it looks like it's a jet black horse, except it's incredibly swole. It's a really strong looking horse.
Horse pig.
Okay.
Buff horse.
So when you summon your Phantom Steed, it doesn't look quite how you want it to look. It actually looks not too emaciated. No, it looks not. This is a thing, literal thing. This is a literal example they give of how spells are affected in Barovia in the book. Okay, this is a. I'm not going to make him super duper thin. I'm just saying he's not going to be
summon
as buff a horse as you.
Summon like a Lisa Frank horse.
So you're trying to go. You're trying to go for
swimmer's build.
I was going to say you're trying to go for a Schwarzenegger. You get more of a Seagal.
Once again, your prejudice.
Oh no!
shines through.
Guys,
So-
why does the horse keep insisting on sitting in a chair?
Anyway, it also has like chunks of its like skin missing. You can see some of its ribs. It just straight up does not have a face. It's got a skull. I'm pretty sure you're super into this, but I think everybody else is a little creeped out.
Yes, I'd also like to cast Speak with Animals.
You don't need to cast Speak with Animals to talk to your fucking horse, okay?
Oh, I want.
Well, he does to understand it.
No, he doesn't.
Anyway,
Did
I can
Taco
talk
have
to
to?
animals, asshole.
The Taco?
For the record,
No.
I am pretty into this horse.
Oh,
Well, you can. It's faster than the average horse.
it is faster than the average horse.
I side-eye the horse.
But yes,
1.5
that is
horse.
a literal example of like how spells are affected in Barovia. Like whenever you guys use Mage Hand, it's actually a skeletal hand instead of like a regular fleshy hand. They also give the example of here we are. Find Steed and Phantom Steed are the summoned horse is undead, not a celestial, fey, or fiend, and is immune to features that turn undead.
Well, at least. Oh, by the way, my familiar is now a bat. So I went with bat.
Okay. Also, your familiars are technically also undead. It looks kind of rotted, and it still can fly, but it's got some like holes in the wings. It still flies perfectly fine. It's just a cosmetic thing.
Yeah.
Strahd has an enforced aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're all.
All right. So we'll get you guys to Argynvost Hall. So if I can find it in my book. Here we go. Okay. Let me actually. I need to copy your Pogs number from. Where did I put them? I put them in Wachter House. That's right.
Man. Wait, it says 1 square is a quarter mile, but then
Yeah, it is.
these aren't squares; they're hexes.
No, they're hexes. Okay. Also, since it's so far away, it's going to take you a couple of days to get there. Oh no, it's going to take at least 1 day. So I need to look something up real quick.
Yeah, this average human walking speed is like
Yeah.
1 or 2 miles an hour.
Yeah. So it's going to take you a little bit to get there. Okay.
Entire journey.
I'm gonna
is
roll.
like-
I'm gonna roll a d5, and I'm going to assign the numbers 1 through 5, going down the list on Discord. So hold on 1 second.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like that this way is the most fair to determine. So 2.
3? 3?
No, 2.
I googled it. It's 3.1
Oh, okay.
average human walking speed.
Okay. So Gertrude, not Gert. Yeah, Gertrude. Yes, Gertrude.
Yes. Yes.
No, not Gertrude. Oh God, who am I thinking of?
Bellatrix?
Bellatrix.
On the
Yes,
horse.
Bellatrix. You one night you have basically the worst nightmare of your life.
Ah, shit.
Like you cannot get good sleep. Why is Erasmus moving? Who has control of Erasmus?
You gave it to me last time.
Oh, right, okay. You describe this nightmare for us. Like, what exactly is the worst nightmare that that Bellatrix could ever have, possibly in her entire life?
Bellatrix is surrounded by all of her peers back at the dojo. She's trying to, like, she's trying to have like a fun time with them, but they don't really seem to be feeling it. And she gets more and more uncomfortable as these people give her the cold shoulder. She starts trying to talk to them, asking them why they're doing this to her, and all they do is sit there and stare. She starts screaming, and like blood is pouring out of her mouth as these people lean in very close, and they just whisper, "It's because you're a shithead." And then they all turn into vampires and eat her.
And the entire time you're also in your underwear. Anyway,
Yes.
so take 4 off of your maximum hit points. And also,
Okay, wow.
that night you do not gain the benefits of a long rest.
Oh no.
Oh. What a horrible night to have a curse.
So you just basically had the worst traumatizing nightmare you can ever possibly have in your life, and it sucks, and you hate it, but you know. So
It hurts because it's true.
high above the river valley, just a quiet promontory, I think that's what that word is, upon which looms a sepulchral mountain, its turrets capped with fairy tale cones, its towers lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed, as is part of the roof, but the rest remains intact. A dark octagonal tower rises above the surrounding architecture. Out of the fog comes a distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by the howling of wolves in the woods below, but the house stands silent, seeming like the fossilized remains of some long-dead thing smote upon the mountainside. Then you also see this dragon statue. And perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite is a moss-covered statue of a dragon, its wings tucked close to its body. The statue looks east, towards the mansion.
Man.
What do I roll to appreciate art?
History.
What do I roll to check if there's...
You don't know enough about stone carving to know if this is exceptionally impressive or not.
I'd like to try to find out the significance of this dragon statue.
Okay.
So
History then, or
Pour over it to see if there's anything weird about it.
Do any of you have detect magic?
yes, me. It's a ritual. Wait 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, you guys wait 10 minutes for End to cast his ritual, and it radiates an aura of evocation magic. You can tell that it used to breathe Cold of Cone as part of a magic trap, but the magic has long since faded.
Don't stand in front of the mouth.
all right.
And
that's on you.
actually, with Cone of Cold, roll me an Arcana check.
All of us? Or
Yeah,
just
anybody who wants to. Anybody who wants to. Well, not End.
Bip.
Gertrude,
might as
when
well.
when you are Gertrude and Garen, you know that with the whole Cone of Cold thing, this is actually a carving of a silver dragon.
Neat.
Fine.
Is there such a thing as a gold dragon?
Yeah,
Yes.
dragons in Dungeons and
Okay,
Dragons.
so there are colored dragons and there are like metallic dragons, and the metallic dragons are the good guys, and the colored dragons are assholes. That's
Yeah,
basically.
and each different color of dragon breathes a different type of breath weapon. The traditional fire-breathing dragons are red dragons and gold dragons, and so silver dragons breed cold.
As do white
they breathe
dragons.
ice. As do white dragons, and white dragons are stupid idiots. They're like the black sheep of the dragon world, which you would think that the black dragons would be. But
Bronze and
ironic.
blue breathe lightning.
Anyway, it's time to use Thaumaturgy to open this door.
okay,
Or is
okay.
it copper? Copper.
When you get up to the main entrance, the flagstone steps, flanked by stone railings, climb to a landing in front of a pair of tall wooden doors with rusted iron bands and knockers shaped like small dragons. Carved into the lintel above the entrance is the word Argenvostholst.
What are the first black dragons?
Do we know the meaning of that word?
It's just
Dragons? It's a
just
small... it's a type of reptile that flies.
All
They're
right.
larger than grotesques.
Unless it's an infernal word, then I don't know what it means.
Well, let me roll.
I mean, I don't know what fucking German or whatever this translates into, guys. Come on.
Oh, wait.
Run it through
I didn't
Google.
know it. I didn't know if it's said in the book or not.
It's not.
It's something to do with probably being a little miffed, I guess.
We're going to stand
It's
outside
hard.
and examine everything before going in.
I thought you were opening the door, Ann.
All
Yeah, I
right.
did.
Yeah.
Gertrude, when you step up to the steps, the dragon statue opens its mouth and a bunch of harmless cold air comes out and everybody's
Air
standing.
conditioning.
Everybody's in front of it. No, this is part of the magic trap from earlier that I mentioned that it no longer works.
Yeah, now
so-
it's air conditioning.
Now it is air conditioning. Yeah, it actually feels a little bit nice. It's kind of muggy out.
Okay, so Thaumaturgy, open this door.
All right.
Ooh.
This room feels like a king's tomb. A grand staircase leads up to the stone balconies held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors lead from this foyer. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A 4th bust in its pedestal had been knocked over, and their shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders.
Bellatrix carefully examines the handsome men.
They are very handsome.
Nice.
I'd like to know what exactly could have knocked this cracked, handsome man over.
Roll odd. Just roll basic intelligence check. I have no idea what kind of fucking history or whatever what that would be. Yeah, you have no idea.
Wow.
You're like, wow, that's a statue that got knocked over. It's great.
Magic.
Holy heck.
I think there was a statue here.
It's gone now.
All right. Let's start sweeping the lower floors, I guess.
Okay, which door do you want opening with Thaumaturgy?
Bellatrix has already started opening.
Are they all
the
locked?
pen door.
Okay, hold on, let me see.
Guys, don't shut the doors, they could be trapped.
Okay, so you open it up.
Absolutely. Doors.
Alright, this wood-paneled den has been ransacked, its furnishings tossed about. A cold, dark hearth dominates the west wall between 2 narrow windows. Standing upright against the north wall is a sarcophagus made of black wood with a queen's effigy carved into its lid.
A thing to open, you say?
Argyle, welcome to the game.
What up?
Open that
Hey,
in.
Argyle.
I'm sorry I'm late.
That's
you may
alright.
want to-
Erasmus has just been drunk the whole time. It's fine.
Oh,
I mean, I figure that's
Uh,
pretty in character for Erasmus.
I would like to use Mage Hand to open this door, please.
Okay, alright.
While I'm
Oh,
Once
man,
standing.
again-
we're splitting up
Once
again.
once
Oh.
again, I would like to stress one at a time, please.
Yeah, please be courteous to our boy Kalen.
But I will do that. Okay.
Caitlin only has so many ears.
Yeah, like I also have to like look down at a book, so when you guys are like shuffling your pogs around, it's like I have no idea what you guys are doing. Rubble is strewn about much of this vast chamber, caused by the partial collapse of the rooms above it. On the pink marble floor, fallen chandeliers lie amid broken chairs and other furnishings. Thick webs stretch from wall to wall. Moving among them are too many giant spiders to count. So I will reveal those, but they're not going to
Big
attack.
spiders.
They're not going to attack quite yet. They're not going to attack.
Oh.
They're not going to attack quite yet. You guys just haven't gotten close enough. That's all.
Q.
Oh no. Let's see. 1,
Q is
2,
supposed to
3, 4, 5, 6,
9.
7, 8, 9. I counted them.
Shut the door.
Identify the Q.
Ladybugs
Yeah,
come to the ladybug picnic.
Gonna go ahead and shut that door and back away.
Garen opens the door, sees a bunch of spiders, just closes it, and just slowly backs away with his hands held up. And he's like, "Nope, I'm good. Fine."
His mage hand is like just going, no.
Right.
There was a thing in that first room you guys wanted to open.
Yep. Since End left, Bellatrix is... Actually, can I look at this thing and tell if there's something off about it?
If you want to open it, go ahead.
I mean, you got a voice in your head. You could just call me back.
It's true. That is true.
Okay, it has been converted into a wine cabinet. However, there's only shattered wine glasses and decanters, so there's nothing there to drink, which is the worst, I would imagine.
Shit.
Wait, what?
Can't believe
What?
we've been robbing a castle all this time and there's still no valuables. What's in here?
What's in...
Yeah, and I saw a bunch of gold in this room over here.
Garrett, please, we heard you shout.
I don't
I
believe
didn't shout. I slowly backed away.
He did slowly back
I
away.
heard
He
you
did.
squeak.
He said nothing about shouting.
You're gonna have to persuade me of that, mate, or deceive me.
5 barrels lie in wooden braces along the walls of this dark, moldy storage room.
This castle's shit.
Is this an open door?
No, that's leading up. Oh!
Nah.
This is an open door right here, and you guys might actually be able to
This-
see into there by now. Feel that?
Or would it be deception? Roll deception. That's even worse.
That would be deception, and no, you cannot convince him of that.
Say, wow, that was a lot of gold in there laying openly for anyone to take.
I can see you doing the hand quotes when you say gold.
Yeah, I'm still doing mage hand, and it's doing the air quotes when I do that.
Oh, okay. So when you open up this door and you see the wine storage stuff, do you want to go in there and look?
No, I want Aiden to go in there and look.
Sure. Let's see here.
All right. So when you get in there, let me.
I'll cover you and I'll make a finger gun.
Well,
You find
you're lucky you're the only guy.
slumped at the very end of this room, holding a pretty nasty looking wound, is an elf.
All right.
Oh shit! Is that Sir Godfrey?
No.
I say aloud.
You don't even know he's there. You're busy looking at the stairs.
Some excellent.
Hello, friend.
So where are we right now?
Hello. You're at the mansion where the sword is supposed to be.
Okay, cool.
It's called Akenfostholk.
Yeah.
That.
He goes, hello, hi. Do you have any healing? I seem to be, he looks at his hand that covered in blood and goes, dying a little bit.
I've got an herbalism kit.
That's
I've got a little magical hands that I can lay anywhere.
okay.
That's just.
And then he slowly, when you say that, he slowly takes his hand off the wound. He goes, just right there, please. That would be.
All right, I just do a little 5-pointer lay on hands.
He's like, well, thank you. My name is Savid. And you can
hello
tell
there,
that
Savid.
this elven man, which I don't know why he's so small. Is it because
He's a
I'm
tiny
the
elf.
elf man.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to see it. It's like no. I'm trying to see if this where's the scale on this map? Because I think that might be that you guys are.
He's a elf.
Maybe we are the tall ones.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
supposed to be
yeah,
one square
each-
equals. It's supposed to be
half
one square
then.
equals 10 feet. Hold on. So let me shrink you guys down a little bit.
We are the giants.
I got Alice in Wonderland.
5. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Explain
I was
why the
wondering
chairs
why
are
this
so
guy
small.
was so small. Like I thought maybe it was because he was hiding, but no, it's supposed to be one square equals 10 feet.
I'm so tiny.
I felt more powerful before.
All right, so what
Don't
brings
worry,
you to
most guys
this?
encounter shrinkage.
That's for another time.
All right,
it's
so
really cold
Aiden.
in here. Okay.
So Aiden, you can Aiden, you can tell that this guy looks very similar to the elves that were hanging outside of Valaki with the Vistani.
Ah, yeah, those guys. So, what brings you all the way out here?
Hold on. I was looking for a missing Vistani girl named Arabelle. As I was walking around, a mob of these horrid plant creatures attacked me. I managed to find refuge in here, and then suddenly they all died.
Mm,
You guys have a feeling that you did that. You guys feel really good about doing that.
Hey,
oh,
well,
right.
Do I think about
The
it?
The druids.
yeah,
The druids in
those
their
guys.
stupid evil tree. Yeah.
We destroyed that tree. We blew it up good.
Blam.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
We heard that there was a sword here that might help us get rid of the vampire guy. What's his name? Strahd.
Oh.
Strahd. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. That guy. Right. He looks at you and goes, all right. Well, I don't think I'll be much help for you all. You seem much more able to handle this place than I. But I can give you some information that I've
Cool.
found out if you at this point he volunteers the fact that Argynvost was a silver dragon that liked to assume human forms. Argynvostholt was the dragon's home, so they do explain the origins of the name.
Oh, so it's just home.
Yeah,
It's like if I named my house Bob House.
yeah, exactly.
Or like it's a thing. It's a thing that a lot of people do.
Yeah. In human disguise, or in human guise, the noble dragon led a group of knights called the Order of the Silver Dragon. They gave shelter to refugees who had come to the valley to escape Strahd's army. Strahd's soldiers slew the dragon, destroyed the order, and sacked the mansion. So that probably explains
Rude.
that broken statue there. And then finally, the Vistani and the Dusk Elves avoid the mansion, believing that the dragon's ghost haunts it.
Huh. Dragon ghosts.
Guys, I think this place might be. We're gonna be encountering a dragon ghost, a ghost dragon.
Gertrude hears that from the entryway. Just, fuck yeah!
Gertrude, calm thyself.
It's fine. It's a good dragon. Probably won't
Very
kill you.
well.
Anyway,
Sure that you're the Beth that made the dragon.
I'm sure we can take care of it.
I am going to go back to Valaki while the going is. So, thank you all for saving my life. I'm out. I'm out. Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Do you know where your sister is? She was a sister, right?
No, it was just a Vistani girl named Annabelle. He's like, no, I haven't been able to find her yet, but I'd rather get back to the Vistani, rest up and rest up, refresh my gear, and try again later.
All right, see you, buddy. Have a good one.
Yeah, bye.
Let's at least keep an eye out for her.
I'm Atsuki, 500. Bye.
Yeah, since we helped him now, when we fight El Gigante, he'll come to rescue us.
He's sure that she went this way?
I mean, he's not sure, but he's a scout, so he probably followed tracks and stuff.
Okay.
So he's just he's going back to the Vistani. He does not want any more part of this. All right. And you are in a new room. Therefore, okay. A 20-foot long table with sculpted dragons for legs stands in the center of this hall. The chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings, and several of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces. Suspended above the table is a crystal chandelier that glows with the soft white light. Standing in windowed alcoves are two life-size statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helms and shields. Rainwater trickles through cracks of the ceiling, flowing down the west wall and adding to the large puddle on the floor. 5 sets of wooden doors lead to this hall. The doors in the northeast corner hang open. A pair of leaded glass doors, their panes cracked and broken, stand open between panels of stained glass set into the east wall. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass lies a dark, misty room that appears to be a chapel. So I will also reveal
also
that.
shaped like a dragon.
So we're in a dragon church then.
It's his house, and he probably built this church for either members of his order or for himself, which is weird because I don't really think that dragons are big into the religion thing.
How valuable does that chandelier look?
It does not say, so I'm going to assume that it is either useless or so expensive that nobody in the world could buy it.
My retainers would like to know if all the wine in these casks is actually drinkable, or if there actually is wine there.
No, it turned to vinegar and evaporated a long time ago.
You open one up and it just a little bit of dust and a moth flies out.
Oh.
Very direct.
Sorry, guys.
They're emblazoned with the Wizards of wines on the side, and the name of the wine is Champagne de l'Estompe.
Wizards of Wine would be a good.
Okay.
Hey guys, I don't have a very good visual, but I think I see people in that dragon church.
No. I can't believe that France exists within this fantasy realm.
Time to sit in a chair and stare at them.
That's what Elven is. It's just French.
Oh, right.
Oh, wait,
I'd like to just check out the glass here. The window.
Okay, it's really I mean, through that, you can see cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that hangs overhead the stone walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up into the balcony, and the door set into the north has a wooden beam barring it. At the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas-relief. Tall, arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass and allowing thick fog to enter and fill the room. Through the fog, you see 3 armored figures kneeling before the altar.
I mean, if they're
I'm
that
casting
much
Fireball.
into the Morning Lord. Hmm. Hmm.
Hi there.
Yeah, I'd like to walk in.
No.
Garen already did a thing.
All right. I mean,
Please don't fireball.
yeah. Are you sure you want to cast Fireball, or you want to maybe talk first?
Okay, so they're dudes hanging around worshiping an altar in an abandoned mansion. They're not going to be good dudes.
They're worshipping the morning sun.
All right, you know what? You can say hi to them if they if their response is anything but "Hello, friends, I'm casting fucking fireball."
I mean,
Okay, that's fine.
I've got him covered with finger gun.
But just look, just be ready to cast it. I don't care. Just
Actually, go ahead and make a. Everybody can make an religion check.
Isn't there a Church of the Morning Lord? I'm sure we've come across that.
Bellatrix definitely knows. Erasmus definitely knows. It looks like everybody except Gertrude except Gertrude and Aiden are getting. Aiden, why is your religion 0? Aren't you a paladin?
I know, right?
He doesn't give a shit about any other religion.
he's not very intelligent. Okay.
You
Okay.
don't have to.
He knows his religion and nothing else.
How
Everybody
is my
except
religion better than yours?
everybody except Gertrude and the fucking paladin know that this is indeed a chapel to the Morning Lord, because you guys are familiar enough with Barovian religion now.
I mean, we all know the Morning Lord isn't real, but
We'll talk about that some other time. Hello.
All right. At that point, they rise up. They're wearing like really, really shitty, tattered chainmail, and they each draw out a longsword. And at this point, I need everybody to roll
Wow.
initiative.
Who would have guessed? Oh, I did.
Okay. To be fair, that if you had done a certain thing, if you had not beelined it here, they would have been a bit more open to listening to you, but you beelined it here and didn't do the thing that would make them want to listen to you. So it's
Also, they've got nooses around their necks.
Could just be Big Alice and Jane's.
The
Are
initiative
they actually
track.
in the monster manual? Because they aren't in the book. I thought these were original monsters, but apparently they just might be straight up in the monster manual.
Are these zombie knights?
Yeah, they look like they're some sort of undead.
You can go ahead and roll religion to figure out if you want.
Finally, something I know. Like, they weren't so big on religion as they were on just things that we gotta
Erasmus,
kill.
you know that these are revenants. Revenants are the forms of formed from the soul of a mortal who has met a cruel and undeserving fate. It basically forces its way back into life in order to finish unfinished business. They only have about, I think, a year. Hold on.
So if we just hang tight for a while, they'll take care of themselves.
By the way, Argyle, I thought you did
But
up your
yes.
character sheet.
I did.
I don't rolls anymore.
I'm used to doing this.
Oh, okay. I need to also add Garrus. 4, 5. Who's missing? Bellatrix. How can that be?
Well, I did not roll initiative yet because you hadn't put up the tracker. There we go.
Okay. All right, and then these guys. I'm gonna copy up Hog and just paste it over here. That way I can add him. All right. So they get bonus of this. Okay. Okay, they move on a 20. Garen, what did you get on initiative? Because you can edit your own initiative.
22.
You can edit your own initiative, you know.
I rolled the initiative. It's 22.
You did, but like
I got a natural fucking
on,
20.
on the turn order thing, on the turn tracker. You can, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. So, all right. So I'm just gonna go the way that the fucking thing automatically puts you in. Bellatrix, you're up.
The
All right,
reason why it does that, by the way, is because it breaks ties with your dex or with your intelligence modifier.
Oh, so it does that automatically. Okay.
Neat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, neat.
Wait, how do you have a higher intelligence modifier than I do?
It should be Dex modifier. Which...
Right. It says int on Bellatrix's thing. Oh no, initiative. Yeah, I thought it was dex.
Mhm.
In it.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 dex versus 2 dex.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Not going to dash any closer.
Yeah, probably should not do that.
All right. So are you just gonna hang back?
I will throw a vial of oil at the.
Yeah, you're about the edge of it.
Oh, yeah, we should all really stand back.
Oh, and also, Aiden, you know that revenants are they tend to regenerate themselves, like much like vampires. However, instead of being weak to the sun, they are weak to fire.
Oh. Well then.
Well, we just so happen to have somebody who
alright.
threw a vial of oil at them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just threw you're throwing a vial of oil?
Yeah.
Okay. Make
Yeah.
a ranged attack.
Ranged.
So that's gonna. Well, since you're
That'll be
throwing it,
20.
it can either be strength or dex based.
Okay. Roll.
Don't forget your strength is now 21.
Beans.
Yeah. Plus 5.
Yeah, he got a sweet belt.
Yeah. Just like, if I could get something that enhances wisdom, that'd be cool.
I think there's something like that, but I'm not sure.
I never got a magic item.
Oh, I'm
There
sorry.
we go.
No, that's a
I never
miss.
told you what I wanted.
That's a miss.
Fuck.
Oh.
All right, so you throw the vial of oil, and it looks like it's about to hit them, but it raises its shield and sort of uses the flat of its blade to bat it away, and it just crashes onto the ground instead.
Fuck.
Garen,
Does the pool of oil
I'm
have
guessing
a
I need to
radius?
make some dex saves.
Oh, you so did.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. One makes it. Second one, I'm going clockwise from the top, so that top one made it. The one directly beneath it did not, and the other one did not. So this top one takes fire damage, or takes full. This top one takes half damage. The other two take.
All right, so you want to roll or should I?
No, you roll the damage.
Well, see how this goes.
6.
Well, it's kind of a
Ooh.
shitty roll, but
Yeah.
Ah,
the
also
good
that's
news
a lot of
is
rolling.
the good news is half of 17 is rounded up as 9. So the good news is they will not be able to regenerate health next turn. Bad news is you did really crappy damage with the fireball, and the other bad news is that they are up next. So
Doesn't depending on where you drop that, Bellatrix would need to make a dex save too.
no, because
If I dropped it directly in the center,
one square is 20 feet, or one square is
you're
10
like
feet,
right
so,
at the very edge of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Airplane.
All right.
Oh,
So they do
one
not.
question. Garen, what school are you?
I am illusion, actually.
Oh shit.
Why?
Okay.
Never mind. Oh, just because if you got evocation, you could have made a shaped cast of that.
No, I'm going for the school where I can literally make shit pop into reality with my fucking mind.
Whoa.
We won't get to that level, but I only found that out after the fact.
Oh well.
They actually don't. They actually don't do this. They actually can't do this cool stuff that they can do because none of them have sworn vengeance against you. They've sworn vengeance against other things. So let me see how far. Okay. One moves up to.
Oh, I gotta regret that a bit.
Say that this one also goes here. Actually, no, it'll go here. All right. So they're all going to attack. So they use.
Also, anything that was in that area that could be on fire is now on fire.
Okay.
Don't burn
there's
the
some.
loot.
The candles are now lit and provide
Yeah,
this ambiance.
no, the candles aren't lit so much as they are melted.
Yeah, the candles are gone.
So.
Oh, so much for the romance.
So, this is going to be the first one. This is going to be against Bellatrix. So, instead of using a sword, it starts. It raises its fist and tries hitting you. Which that fails. Does the 17 hit your AC?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Big dummy, you're supposed to use your sword.
No, they're not going to use their sword because their sword's kind of rusted and shitty. But check out this fucking fist damage. Bam! You take 12 fist damage.
Fisting on a fisting.
Ow.
All right. So so this is the second one. The second one is going to make. I'm gonna split it. It's gonna make one attack against Bellatrix and one attack against Erasmus. We're just gonna play it fair. Half each of you try to eat half. That's not the thing I wanted to do. Hell no, I haven't actually hit you yet. I haven't hit you yet. I don't know if I've hit you yet.
Playing Powered by the Apocalypse.
It's +7. That's right. Okay. The attack against Bellatrix definitely misses. Fucking natural 20 against Erasmus though.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Beans. That's no good.
Yeah, that's not very good. You take 19 points of damage.
Oof.
Yeah.
I thought it was more than me, to be honest.
And then these are the two attacks from the Revenant on you. So what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Chimney.
Rasmus is gonna die.
Okay, well, you take another night. What the fuck?
Wow.
I take 19 damage again.
Yes, you take 19 damage again. I'm sorry. Cool. I'm just rolling really good.
Woo! I've got 15 health now, boys.
Gertrude, it's your turn.
Okay, so it's probably actually a bad idea to do attacks that would catch Erasmus in it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it always is.
But also
because
specifically now.
Right. It's sort of my initial plan. Just say you guys are healthy enough to take a burning hands to the face, but probably not anymore.
I'd rather not either way.
I object.
If I could help it.
Alright. Excuse me, Garen, excuse me.
What?
I just sort of pushed past you. Because I don't think you want any of this.
Okay, they need to make dexterity saves, which is good because that's a save they're not particularly great at. Does the 15 actually tie? No. No. 15 is what they need.
14.
14. So the one in front makes it. The other one does not. So 14.
Okay,
to the
so
one
14 and 28.
Yeah, 14 and 28. All right. Erasmus. I will say this. Erasmus, if you're
real quick.
planning to turn them, you guys did get enough of a high enough religion check that you know that they are actually immune to turning, even though they are undead. They are immune to being turned.
Well, okay,
Caleb,
well.
I had a question at the end of my turn. You kind of blew past me.
Oh, sorry.
I took the broom. What sort of action is it to activate my broom?
I kind of said that I would prefer you take the other thing.
I didn't.
I
thought that was like an.
You said I like the broom, and I said I like the other thing.
Yeah, I
Right.
said I like the broom.
Oh.
You never said, hey, please take the other thing. You said,
I said I like the other thing. I thought that was implying that. Okay. Well,
think
I will let you have the
I think
broom
we
since I was not
I think
clear.
we made it into a
I will
poll.
let you have the broom since it was not clear on the kind of trying to be kind of jokingly saying no the other that way, but since I'm a nice guy, I will let you have it for this session, and then you can replace it with the other thing when we have more time. What was it called? Broom of Flying?
Yeah, broom of flying.
Broom.
It's sort of action it is to turn it on, and that's why I'm asking.
This is Monday Broom, Tuesday Strength. It doesn't say, so I'm assuming free. Oh, and it's only a fly speed of 30 feet. Yeah, you can actually just straight up keep that. I don't care.
Okay.
I thought it was more broken than that. Yeah. All right, you can keep that for Broom of Flying. I thought it was faster than that. Okay. All right, so it's just a free action to activate it. So if you would just want to fly up, I think the ceilings are like 10 feet.
I'll do that next turn.
Okay. All right, Erasmus, you're up.
okay, I am going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Guardians.
Yeah. So they have to make, I believe, wisdom saving throws on the beginning of their turn or whenever they enter it for the first time on their
turn.
Okay. So yeah, now I've got a 15-foot radius around me. Obviously, nobody in the party is going to be affected by it. And I will also cast
specifically.
Let's see, what's that other one? Healing Word. There it is.
Are you sure you don't want to like cure light wounds that instead?
Oh yeah. Wait, no, because cure wounds is an action.
Guardians. Spirit Guardians is okay. I thought Spirit Guardians was the bonus action, and okay, yeah, that makes sense then.
That's spiritual weapon.
That makes sense then. Yep, go ahead and cast.
I'll be casting Healing Word as a level 2 spell. Oh, cool.
7.
Yeah, I'll apply my healing bonuses and just keep moving.
All right, and you're up.
So while all these guys have been fighting the revenants, I've been thinking that cat girl was cursed, right?
Yeah, that girl who thought she was a cat is indeed cursed.
Hey guys, I think I can remove the curse.
Curse on what?
Congratulations.
Oh right, yeah, those Eldritch Blast.
Alright, go ahead and... Okay, that's a hit. And that's a hit, so go ahead and roll your damage twice.
Oh, wait. It actually only rolled 1d4. Can I roll another one?
Oh, yeah, go... Wait, did it only roll 1d4?
Yeah.
No, it rolled... Yeah, it did. Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll another d4.
You do yours first, then.
Alright. Cool.
Nice.
11 healing. Plus bonus.
I'm gonna start by focusing on the one nearest to me.
Okay, so go ahead. Okay, so 5...
Is it dead?
No. God, no.
13.
Still not dead. So congratulations, you have brought it down to double digits.
Wow. This is the end of my turn today, then.
Argyle, real quick. The thing
Yeah.
about the 7 that says higher level cast, that was your extra D4, I think. The 3?
So it's 3 and
I
7.
see.
3
I get
and
you.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
3 for the
right.
higher level cast, 7 for the base spell.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
All right.
All right, so I get 10 healing.
All right. Aiden, you're up.
Not too shabby.
Let's see. Are you holding up in there? Guys, all right?
Erasmus is doing kind of poor.
Hello?
I could be better, but
Let's see
Sorry, I
here.
just spit out some teeth before I could talk.
All right. Let's see here.
these guys really pack a punch.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on in here.
Mm-hmm.
So then to mess with the punch queen.
That'll take some of the heat
I
off
didn't
of
understand
Erasmus
what
at
you
least.
said.
All right. Just so you know, these things are undead. So so if you want to use your smite attack thing, it does deal the extra D8 of damage.
Oh no, I'm just trying to get into their face.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just letting you know if you decide to do that, that does deal the extra D8.
I'm gonna put my blessing on. Let's see. Gertrude, Erasmus, and
Bellatrix. Oh, okay.
and Bellatrix.
So
Pretty much everybody who isn't Garen, because Garen is already really good at hitting things.
so do I get that
and
bonus
not
every time I attack while the spell is active?
Yeah, it's a bonus to hit.
Yeah, but like for
Yeah, so
every,
you roll
every
a
attack.
D20 plus a D4 as opposed to just a D20.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but like what I was asking was, while the spell is active, I can get that bonus as many times as.
Mm-hmm. Yep, as many
Okay.
times as you want.
For an entire minute.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, Bellatrix. Are you not done? I'm sorry.
And I'm requesting a divine favor for later.
Okay.
That's a bonus
Your prayer.
Oh wait, that's a
Yes.
concentration, so never mind.
Oh yeah, you can't have two concentration things at the same time. So, all right, so you're only doing the blessed thing. All right. Now it's Bellatrix.
Except for
You're up.
Oh, I can't do one thing. Okay.
This
Going
one
to-
is the most hurt.
Okay. I'm still going to. Actually, that one's. Well, it just got down to the double digits.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm actually
Oh,
going to
goodness.
get some damage off on the one to my right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
The 12 does not hit. The 13 does, and everything else does as well.
Okay, cool. So we know that things have an armor class of 13.
13. Yep. So total of 22.
Oh wait, I can actually add. Hang on. I can add 1d4 to that first
Oh
one.
yeah, you can add 1d4 to the. Hey, look, you hit.
So 17 plus 15 is 32.
Yeah, no, I've got it. I can just do it individually. I can just type in -10 and stuff. So yeah, you bring this thing down to it. It went from the healthiest one to the least healthy one in one string of attacks.
Nice. And
Wow, so
with that
cool.
flurry of blows, I'm going to use my disengage to head down here.
Okay. All right, Garen, you're
So
up.
that I get that good Aiden protection.
Let's see. Nah.
If you want, you can aim a fireball like here-ish and hit
Yeah,
them both.
that's what I was measuring, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to cast Magic Missile as a 3rd level spell. And let me see here. So that's...
At which one?
Well, let's see. I'll do at least a couple at the first one because it's pretty bad. And then we'll see what goes from there.
I mean, you're not going to kill it with one volley of magic missiles, even at level 3. So, might as well just go ahead and roll all of them at once.
All right. Let's see. It's 4 plus...
Because remember
5,
that
I guess, yeah.
remember I just said that he was just knocked down to double digits. So like that implies they had over 100 hit points when starting this fight. 18. All right, good hit.
Not terrible.
Good hit.
And I'm going to move back.
He also
here.
went from the healthiest to the least healthy one. All right.
Wow.
So, real quick before I roll their wisdom
throws.
saves. Yep, before I do that, they regenerate a little bit. The damage that they were all feeling sort of closes up. Nobody
beans.
did any fire damage that turn.
Beans.
So they all heal a little bit.
I don't have any fire.
Not completely, but a little bit. And now I will roll their wisdom saving throws. So, roll doesn't have an F in it. Keyboard, please.
Roll.
roll. D20 plus 6.
Make it with
one saves. The other saves.
Okay. Oh my god.
The third doesn't miss.
They keep rolling critical hits against me.
Well, to be fair, at least those critical hits were saves and not horrible.
Okay, Spirit Guardians.
Yep. Okay. Does it?
Whatever. They take
half damage.
3d8 radiant and half on a save. So
okay, so go ahead and roll your 3d8. Yep. I will say I was going. Let's just assume when I'm making multiple saves, it's front to back or clockwise if they're all in the same square. So so the first two made it, so they take 4 damage each.
This is what I get for being late.
Okay, so congratulations, you brought them all back down to double digits, and this one takes the full 7.
Oh my god.
Well, to be fair, only one healed its way back to triple digits. So.
Okay.
All right. So this one takes a 10-foot step forward, and
oh, cool.
No, not 5, not 10, 5. So, 2 of these are going to be against Erasmus. 2 of these are going to be against Bellatrix. Let me actually position this one a little bit better so that it's like not trying to attack you through the pillar. And then 2 of these are going to be against Aiden. So D20 plus. So this first one's against these first 2 are against Erasmus.
Well, 25 hits.
Oh.
Okay, so only one hits.
Don't forget the disadvantage I'm imposing here.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Oh, yes. So let me re-roll that 25 because you're saying that the 17 misses?
Yes.
Okay, so if the 17 misses, I'm not going to bother to re-roll that, but I will re-roll the 25 that potentially hits you. So they both miss. All right. So these 2 are against Bellatrix. Does the 19 hit?
Disadvantage.
I know, but I'm saying does the 19 hit?
Yes,
I'm not gonna bother re-rolling misses. Well, it still hits. Okay. The second,
hits.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
If a 19 hit, a 20 hits. Okay. Well, they hit you both. They both hit you anyway.
Well.
Yeah, it's a good attempt.
I don't believe I have any reactions.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do.
That's the right die.
There we go. You take 26 points of damage as it just socks you twice. Cool. Just be glad you guys don't have their vengeance, because they if they hit you while they have vengeance on you, it's an extra 4d6. Not
Oh, cool.
per hit. So
Nice.
yeah, so that's why you should be glad that that now
I'd just be glad you're not
Aiden.
super dead.
Aiden, does this disadvantage work against you, or am I rolling normally?
No, you're rolling normally.
I'm rolling normally. Okay, a 14 I'm pretty sure misses, and a 15 I'm pretty sure misses.
Yes.
Okay, so they both miss
Man, I'm
against
so
you.
glad I bought this.
All right. Next up is Gertrude.
Gertrude takes the broom off of her back and sort of throws it at the ground, says Kiki, and the broom stops 2 feet above the ground.
Nerd! That's Garen shouting from the back, actually.
Yeah, well, deal with it.
I don't get that.
Yeah, so I want to make sure that I'm out of range of my friends. So I'm going to fly up 10 feet, fly over to here. And then I'm going to throw a Burning Hands at these two guys. Oh, doesn't work when I point with my mouse. This guy and
Okay, the
this
first guy is hit. You need to roll again for the second guy. It's separate attacks, but the same damage.
It's a saving throw. It's a saving throw.
Oh, it's a saving throw. It doesn't say that.
It should be. I don't know why it's not.
Okay, if it's a saving throw, dexterity, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Well. Okay. The top one makes it. The bottom one does not. So go ahead and roll your damage.
That's bizarre. I'll figure that out in a minute. 11.
There we go. And it's there now for some reason. Okay, so the top one takes 6, and then the bottom one takes the full 11. And I'm going to mark that their regenerations do not work, because unless somebody else hits this other guy with fire, his regeneration will. So let me just give them a special marking. I'll put like a red dot there. That works. Okay. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. So it is Erasmus's turn.
How much HP does Bellatrix have?
4.
4. Okay, cool. I'm gonna use one of my channel divinities, Preserve Life, so I can restore up to 30 HP, up to your hit point half of your hit point maximum. So,
Okay, so I can heal up to 21.
So you still have 9 left over. If you are below half, if you yourself are below half, you can give yourself.
Yeah, I'm not,
extra.
unfortunately,
Okay.
but
all right, then the 9 is wasted.
Wait, clarification. Is that you can only heal up to half of their HP, or is that the maximum amount of healing you can do?
Up to you can't.
Up to no more than half of its hit point maximum.
Yeah. So if they were above their hit point maximum, or half their hit point, yep. All right. That's an action. Do you want to use?
Yeah, that's an action.
You have a bonus action, right?
I do have bonus action spells, and I will cast
Wait, hold on.
Shield of Faith.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Is that Shield of Faith is a concentration effect?
Oh, it's concentration.
And do you have to concentrate on the thing?
Spirit.
Okay. So do you want to have the Shield of Faith, or do you want to have the spirits?
Actually, Spirit Guardians is concentration. Beans. Okay, yeah, I can't have both. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I was clarifying. Which one do you want?
I'll just keep the Spirit Guardians, but I will cast instead Spiritual Weapon, which is not concentration.
There we go. That's perfect. All right.
Okay.
I need to really just make a hog for that at some point, so that way. Just go ahead and draw something, and you can control that. You can control.
Draw another lollipop.
Yeah. I will make a spiritual weapon pog at some point in my life for you.
Nah, it's cool. Don't worry about it.
Very last session.
All right. All right. I think since you had to use the bonus action. Oh no, it gets to
You can also attack.
It gets to attack. Okay,
Yeah.
so which one are you attacking?
I will spawn it right here. I'll just attack this guy that's up in my face.
Which guy that's up in your face? You have two guys that are up in your face.
This one, the top one.
Okay. Yes, there we go. I saw the ping now. All right, so go ahead and roll your attack. You use your wisdom modifier for that because
I use my spell attack mod.
Yeah, use your spell attack modifier. 15 hits.
Cool.
Nice. Good job.
And now
Bitchin'.
I roll 1d8 plus 4 damage. 5.
I mean, that's 5 more damage than you did before. So I'd.
Well.
Alright.
Free damage.
Free real estate. And you're up.
It's free real estate.
So I lean back in my chair and say to Garen, what do you think the rewards will be for saving that cat girl?
Lots of cats.
It might be an acceptable meat substitute for pastries. I suspect you guys aren't going to let me make the real thing.
You're the
You'll get all the leftover cat food that she can't eat now.
And I'm guessing this is a preamble for Eldritch Blast.
You would be incorrect.
Oh.
If other people are burning spell slots, then let's have 4 Scorching Rays up in there.
Ah, okay. Are you going to aim at least one Scorching Ray towards the one that isn't that will regenerate so far?
Which one looks the weakest?
The weakest is the one that was just hit with the spiritual weapon, but this one will regenerate hit points if it's not hit by fire before the start of its next turn.
Let's start. Ray 1 against the guy who's not burnt yet.
That is a hit. So I will go ahead and mark him with a red dot to allow me to know that they will not regenerate. All right.
That's fire damage.
Cool.
7 fire damage. Excellent.
Then
Cool and good.
Number 2 for the top one.
Okay.
That
is a miss.
Hey. But you're blessed.
I sure am. Let's roll a d4.
Oh, yeah. Roll that d4. That is still a miss, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
It's time for the Dark One's own luck.
What?
That's another 10.
Okay, now you hit.
Yeah, that's... Oh, wait, no. Ability check or saving throw.
Oh, yeah, I can't. It doesn't add to attacks. I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll say that you didn't use it because you didn't. 21 hits, yes.
Yeah, eat another 3 fire damage top guy.
All right, go ahead. Okay, he's still standing. He's still looking pretty tough. So go ahead and roll again. This is your 4th one.
Pretty stuffed too.
That is a miss.
Damn.
The 1d4.
That won't make
If you get a 4 on the d4, you will hit. I'm sorry.
Beans.
I tried. I like it when you guys win. I'm rooting for you guys. Aiden, you're up.
Yeah, we're
so
hitting them. We're just not doing much damage.
Speak for yourself. I did like 30.
Well, everyone else. Okay.
I will say that the 2 guys on the top, they look about half dead, and the guy on the bottom is looking a little bit better than them.
And I've got to go in half an hour.
They were fully dead.
I've got to go in half an hour to drive several miles to feed a dog, so...
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna take a stab at the guy right in front of me.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack.
Let's see here.
That's a hit.
And it is also a divine smite.
Ah, yes. So
damage plus
you do 4, and then don't forget to add that extra. Don't forget to add that extra d8 because it is undead. So it's actually
Oh,
3d8,
so
I
it's,
believe. 3d8.
Oh my
pretty
goodness.
sure. Oh, undead or fiend. Okay.
Yep.
So
Yep. Damn! Holy shit, dude!
Dude!
Wow.
it's the one thing I do.
What
I
can
mean, that's
say?
a pretty good damage, though. Holy shit.
And now for the extra attack, I'm just gonna see if I can actually, I don't know, stab all the way through this guy.
That's a miss. But does bless? No, you didn't bless yourself. That's right.
No, I'm plenty blessed for myself.
Okay.
Too blessed
All
to
right.
be stressed.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I sure hope that we get these guys soon.
Bellatrix.
You know what I just
Okay,
realized? We're
what?
all here today.
Yeah.
Yay!
I can't remember the last time that happened.
I think the last time it happened was the last time we played.
No, I
No,
wasn't here last
Rasmus
time.
Oh no,
last
that's
time.
right. That's right.
No.
That's right. Erasmus wasn't here. All right. So Bellatrix,
Okay.
you're up. I will say this: the one
That's why I
here
can still
looks
do
the
this.
most dead.
Okay. Bellatrix is going to combine her quarterstaff, the oil, and a tinderbox to set the tip of it on fire.
Okay.
Seems like a lot.
That's okay. I'll say that actually takes an entire action.
Okay.
So that's basically all you can do this turn. You can't attack. But they've all taken fire damage already anyway.
Yeah.
I'll say that
This
it deals
is for
one
the future
fire
when we run out of
damage.
spell slots.
It'll deal 1 fire damage, but that's enough to
Okay.
keep them from regenerating if you hit them. So, all right, is there anything you want to do with your move or bonus stuff?
Just set your fists on fire.
I mean, not everyone can do that.
Grand upper.
I've seen the documentary on back. It's entirely possible.
I don't have a bonus thing that I can do. So that's my turn.
Okay. All right,
It's an important
Garen.
turn.
Yo. Well, since they're already on fire and not going to regenerate, I'm just going to go ahead and do another third level magic missile.
Okay.
So let's. I'm going to be focusing on this asshole, I guess.
Yeah, you probably won't. You definitely won't be able to kill him with a single volley. So just go ahead and blast him with all of them.
Let's see.
Oh, damn, I forgot I can take the dodge.
4d4. 4
Yeah.
plus 4.
11. Okay.
Blip.
He's about 2/3 dead.
Wow.
Anything
You
else you want to
ascertain
do?
that with your eyes.
Just double check. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. No, I was just wanted to check that. No, I'm good. There's nowhere I can retreat to, and there's nothing else I can do.
All right. It is their turn. I'm going to take these red dots off of them because so they do not regenerate. They don't need to make wisdom saving throws. Plus 6? Yeah. Success. Success. Failure. So the bottom one fails again. So go ahead and roll your
Yep.
3d8.
Yeah. Hey!
That's another 9 on
Yeah.
these two guys and 17 on the bottom guy.
They're just not deterred by this at all, I guess.
No, they're kind of like extremely pissed off at the world, essentially. Also, this guy has some pretty nice hit points.
Cool.
Well, that's a hint.
He was really sparkly. He polished them up. You know.
I can't believe we managed to get him down to 1,337.
Nice.
Nice. So like, once again, top to bottom, these attacks are against Erasmus and then Aiden. Oh, okay. Erasmus, then Bellatrix, then Aiden. So disadvantage. Does a 15 hit your AC?
No.
Okay, so this is the second attack. Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Okay, so he misses. Bellatrix,
Oh,
these are
man.
against you. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so you're hit once.
It also hits.
Does a 16 hit?
That is exactly my AC.
Then I will roll again. And he manages to...
Whoa.
Fuck.
Well,
Does
Chris,
Gertrude have a time thing that they might want to do?
I can do a thing if you would like me to do a thing.
I mean, I will absolutely die if both of these hit.
Right. Okay. So the 16 will definitely work, but I'm gonna roll it anyways. Yup. Alright, let me take 2 of those sorcery points out. Bellatrix! How are these things attacking, by the way?
They're
Using
still punching.
swords?
They're punching. They have the
Punching,
they have the swords in their hands, but it's more for like deflecting stuff at this point.
Alright. Bellatrix, this thing's fist connects with your jaw. The moment that it does, time stops.
Oh.
You are aware that time stopped. And from a little ways further into the chapel, you could hear this woman shouting, "Oh, that was good. Don't let it happen again."
Oh, that was
And
a
then time
solid
goes
hit.
back.
All right, so it only hits once. So 2d6 plus 4. Jeez.
Okay, hang on. Quick question. How does the time thing work exactly? Does it reduce their
Yeah,
roll
it
by
put- it-
4?
Yeah, I can put a plus or a minus to whatever the roll is to whatever
Yeah.
the roll is.
Was that bin luck?
12. Okay.
Yeah, Ben's luck. I just reskinned it as deny time because that's
Yeah.
the thing
Yeah.
I'm doing with
Reskinning,
Okay, alright,
reskinning. I definitely 100% encourage people to do because it's cool and it makes you fit your character better.
Okay. And then that. Okay. All right then. That doesn't.
Okay, so you take 13 hit points worth of
Won't do
damage,
anything
and
then.
then these
Okay.
attacks are against Aiden. So,
That also hits.
okay, so here we go. 6 plus 8. 27.
Ow.
Yeah, he just socks you right in the jaw twice really well. So,
Oh, heck.
Gertrude, you're up.
These boys are rough.
These boys are
how
rough.
How high is like the wooden awning?
Find out. 'Cause I not bothered to look that up ahead of time.
I'd say 10 feet up.
No, because some of it's actually open, open to above. Actually, the part where that dotted line is 20 feet, and the part where so this part in here, closer to here,
Right.
is
Yeah,
10, and this part here is 20.
Get it?
Yep.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out if it was like 30 feet or something. So I could
Let me
basically
actually
stand upside down on my broom.
Let me actually open up. Let me reveal that thing above it, so that way go up all the way up there.
Well, I gotta stay in range.
Yeah, I know, but like if you want to.
Right. So, guys, who do you want me to hit? I'm open to suggestions.
Well, if you can get rid of just one of them, I'd appreciate it.
Right. I think I'm gonna focus down one of them. Who would you like me to focus down? Is what I'm asking.
Probably this
Whoever's
guy.
closest to dying.
Yeah,
Chelsea is dying.
This guy who just hit Aiden twice is pretty close to dead. I would say that if you have a spell that does quite a good amount of damage, you probably might be able to get him in one more hit. If you roll pretty well.
like My strongest spell is lightning bolt, but I will also hit Aiden with that. So
Yeah.
Wait, aren't you up in the air?
yes.
Wouldn't you be able to aim it downwards in such a way that you hit the guy?
Yeah.
That'd be
at
a
the
pretty
floor
You can-
below
extreme
you
him?
can-
angle.
You can
I
angle
think.
it, yeah.
If Kalen will allow that,
I'll
in that
allow
case,
it. Yeah, go for
Okay.
it.
In that
Dex
case, I'm
save.
actually gonna fly over to here and hit the both of them.
Ah!
Like a little black rain cloud.
Alright, so let me roll 2 dex saves. This is, once again, starting from the top and working my way down. So the 12 misses, and the 10 misses. They both take 33 lightning damage.
Oh my goodness.
And this one's
nice.
actually dead!
That's the highest I've ever rolled
Yay.
for that.
This one's pretty close to dead. It looks like if you got, like... Well, not another one of those. It'd have to be slightly better, but only ever so much slightly. However, that's not fire damage. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Unless you want to do something with your bonus action, I believe it is Erasmus's turn.
Let me shocking blast ray across. Those aren't fire, so it's not particularly worth doing. No, I'm done.
Okay, you're up, Erasmus.
Okay. I'm gonna use Preserve Life again on Aiden and Bellatrix.
Oh, I've forgotten to do this 3 times.
Assuming
Go ahead,
you
keep talking.
assuming you can both get 15 HP, you know that.
Okay, I will get 15 then.
So I guess this twice.
Oh, so each?
No.
Oh, wait, actually,
Yeah, I mean, if that-
six of those.
If that's still. Oh wait, what? You can only
What?
take 6.
18, 19, 20. I can only take 13 of those. Sorry.
Then
Oh.
half of it.
Okay, so Aiden, you can get up to 17 healing if it's below your half of your HP.
Let's see. And that's it.
Okay.
Up to a maximum of 18 hit points. But,
Cool.
you know, I've got plenty of shit to work with.
Okay. So is that it for Erasmus?
And my spiritual weapon will make an attack.
That's right, your spiritual
On-
weapon. Yes. Go ahead.
This one that's
Um,
next to Bellatrix.
I will say that actually the one right next to you is in worse condition.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll attack that one then, I guess.
Okay.
Plus 7.
12 is a miss, but you do have that blessing.
I do.
And guess what? It doesn't matter if you roll. No, it doesn't matter what you roll. You're going to hit it. So, yep, there you go. You hit it now. Go ahead and roll your
Okay.
spiritual weapons damage. 8. Better than 5. All right. End.
Any of you guys mind if I take a rest after this? I'm getting a little
And can I also move here?
Yeah, that's fine.
starting to get a little sore from all this sitting, and I think I'll need a quick rest.
So
Wait, you've
long
been
as-
sitting in a chair this entire time?
Well, you know, it's you try using magic. It's exhausting. I can't get in touch with my dad from here, so you know. I
Not
am
Necessarily,
running
Strahd might allow it every once in a while.
You know, I'm having to hoover up scraps from hell rather than my usual full power. See, look at this. I bet it barely does anything to these guys.
It's a fireball. Okay, they need to roll dexterity saves. 20 plus 2. Starting at the top and working my way down. Failure. Super failure.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
So they both take fire damage, so they will not regain hit points. Actually, this one just straight up dies. You managed to burn up
Yay.
the body of the one that was there, which is good because if they don't die from fire damage, they just get back up.
Oh, cool.
And that one is brought down to almost dead status.
Do I need to make a save for that? Was I in range?
Probably.
No, I think. Really, you might have been.
I'm only 10 feet up, and it's a 20-foot radius.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a lot less concerned about that than other people, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. Because I'm pretty sure you would get caught up in that.
Right. I see that shit coming, and I'm like, oh, right. Kalon, you have a magic chip now?
I do have a magic chip now.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this roll. Advantage. 15.
15, you take half damage.
You only take 15 damage.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So I go to 29.
Okay. Alright, Aiden, rather, you're up.
Let's see. Wait, that's it. I had the wrong cursor out. I take a little step to the right, and I just do my best to get each hand on these nice people's shoulders and give them the lay on hands. I got 25. How do you want to divide it?
I mean, I've got 29 HP currently.
John, how you doing?
I think we both have half. So if you want to just split it half between us.
I've got a little bit more. So.
All right.
I'll take 12. You take
5.
13.
Okay, sure.
All right. Lay it on up. And in the meantime, I'm just trying my best to protect you with a shield.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Bellatrix.
All right. This dude beside me took a fire attack, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yes.
Okay, yeah, just making sure. Okay. I'm still okay. So you said the +1 fire damage, that is bonus damage?
That is, yes, it's just 1 fire damage. So you add 1.
In addition to like the piercing damage.
Yes.
Okay. Although I'm pretty sure these things are probably pretty resistant to piercing, so I'm just going to hit them.
Yeah, like everything.
Well, the 10 misses, but everything else hits. And that 27 hits twice.
No, the 10 also hits.
Can that thing stop measuring range towards me?
10 also
All right, you hit
hits.
4 times.
You hit 4 times. I'm pretty sure this thing is dead.
Roll that beautiful damage.
Yeah, that thing's dead. 10.
Okay, cool.
Hold on. But I just want to make sure. 10.
25 plus 11.
Plus minus 9.
36 damage.
Minus 6. Minus 8 plus 3, which is 11. And plus 4 fire damage brings it down to -1. So
that was just like
we won.
Yeah,
Loot.
no. He I mean,
whatever.
So
Just get rid of it.
You fucking kill it. Y'all did it.
Give me the loot. Where's the loot?
Okay. Well, they have really shitty armor. They have really shitty swords.
How much money?
None, really.
They were all carrying paper money. They were carrying thousands of dollars in paper money.
Let me see. If I can.
I'll light up a torch and bring it to that last guy's corpse.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on Aiden.
Oh, thank you.
You get 12 healing.
It says 9.
Right. Yeah, but I get
Says
another
what?
bonus from my cleric that doesn't show up on the rolls.
So 12. Right. There we
They don't
go.
really have any.
That's over and done with.
Oh, jeez.
And I also regain 3 HP.
Actually, I should have been using this longsword so you would have been dealing more damage. Oh well, this is too late now. I mean, you don't really find any loot in here.
Not even behind this sweet-looking altar.
Nope, it's just an altar to the Morning Lord.
Sounds
I'd like to fly up and check up the top floor if I can.
Okay.
We can also take the stairs.
Yep. Whoop. Let me see if that actually has a different description. It does, actually.
You found the dragon.
This wooden balcony overhangs in the mansion's chapel. An exquisitely carved wooden throne sits at the west end between two doors, and narrow archways lead to spiral staircases going up and down. Hanging
I
from the
fly
high...
over and sit on the throne.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. I just lost my place, that's all. Hanging from the high ceiling is an iron chandelier with candle holders shaped like tiny silver dragons.
Aw.
So I fly over and sit on the throne, and then when Aiden and Bellatrix come up, I do like the finger guns at them.
I flinch because one of us actually can do finger guns that fire lasers.
Oh, I can do that too. That's what my
Wait,
right problem.
Yeah.
I'm mimicking En's finger guns, except it's ice.
Don't steal my gimmick, okay?
I'm explicitly stealing your gimmick.
I sit on you.
This is what I do.
Please,
I
and
you.
I'm only into girls.
You should have thought about that before you stole my seat.
Well,
And my gimmick.
On your lap.
Alright, can I open this door?
Yes. Give me a second because this is gonna require me to use the polygon line thing.
I can't believe we skipped all that content on the first floor.
Yeah. Seriously, guys,
Oh,
come
no,
on.
an
This
empty
is
kitchen.
fucking rude
God.
as shit.
We'll be back.
yeah,
Free
and
content,
moving on
guys.
to the weather.
We have to go to the kitchen and fight the haunted bread.
Wait, you said that these things were silver dragons, but are they made of silver?
No.
Hmm.
They made it like pewter or something.
And then let me reveal. Hold on. Let me reveal the rest of it because it's not quite all revealed.
Whoa.
Oh, you guys should know I've got no spell slots left.
Yes, you do if you take a short rest.
Let's take a short rest, guys.
Yeah, it's like an hour.
Yeah.
do we have
You can spend healing dice. You can in Garen's case, I don't think you've ever done this before, but you can regain spell slots.
Oh no, I do that.
you
Let me
do?
double
Okay.
check how many I can read. You know, what?
It's half of your wizard level, so you can regain up to 3.
Well, no, it's I can regain like 1 level 3 or 1 level 2 and 1 level 1.
Yeah.
So I'm
Or
just gonna
3 level
regain
1s.
one of my level 3s.
Okay. So all right. Let me figure out what I'm supposed to be reading here.
As well.
A velvet curtain. This is specifically for this one here. Okay. A red velvet curtain hangs in front of an alcove in the southeast corner of this wall. It ripples ever so slightly, and this one over here, up here, is a red velvet curtain hangs in the alcove of the northeast corner of this wall.
Alright. I get off of my sick-ass throne.
Hey,
Let's see.
wizard dude, you got mage hand.
I
No.
also have mage hand.
Okay, open that thing up.
Sure,
Yeah, I'm-
I'd open the thing up.
All right, a black cloth covers something atop a white marble pedestal.
I will use mage hand to remove the cloth.
All right. Hold on. I need to.
And it's a mimic. Oh God!
No, you ran into the one mimic that was written into this campaign, and I'm telling you, only one is not enough.
Bites
there
the
needs
mage
to be
hand
way
and
more
becomes
mimics.
extremely confused.
Hold on 1 second. I need to roll. I need to ask
I
you.
use my mage hand to flip off the mimic.
I need to ask Keithbot something real quick.
Caleb, I know you. Just because there's only one door mimic written into the campaign doesn't mean you've not.
Ape, when your mage hand pulls the thing off, everybody sees your head sitting on the marble thing, and it's just
Oh, no.
it's just your head, and there's some blood trickling down on it, and
Oh no, I'm dead.
Where did my head go?
You reach your hand into the box and it feels like
There's-
brains.
there's some
It's eyeballs.
there's some flies crawling in and out of your nose.
I'm going
Kinda
to use
gross.
mage hand, and I'm going to pick the disembodied head's nose.
All right, when you interact with the illusion disappears, and it is actually a bust of an alabaster bust of a handsome middle-aged human with a neatly trimmed mustache and beard.
Oh, it's still me.
Is this a bust of Strahd?
No, it is not. It doesn't look like Strahd.
And
Because
does it look like-
by this point, you guys know what Strahd you guys would know what Strahd looks like, even according
like
to the
a
book.
douche.
So it'd just be like, yeah, it looks like Strahd. So no, this does not look like Strahd.
And does
I
it
don't
look
know,
like
maybe he had a beard. at one
This
point.
was probably the dragon's human form.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. Probably. Perhaps.
Or his husband. We don't know.
I would like to open this
Yeah.
door, please.
Okay. Okay. Rainwater seeps through the cracks in the ceiling and flows into a pool on the sagging wooden floor. The pool fills about half the room. Bare shelves line the walls.
bare shelves? What kind
I'd
of
like to
bear?
open this door whenever.
Okay.
I take the carving of the bear off the shelves.
The room contains an iron tub and has wood paneling on the walls that rises to a height of about 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with a continuous faded mural of a mountainscape.
Time to take my first bath in Bavaria.
There's no water in there.
You bathe?
I'm sorry, but every time you say wood paneling, I just flash back to LGR.
Well, thankfully,
Look at this wood
Inn got
paneling.
the
What's
Inn
behind
got
this?
the like fountain bottle or whatever that can just generate water.
Gertrude spent a lot of time looking at this curtain and not a lot of time opening it.
I mean, it's just a curtain. This is a tapestry. It's fine.
Does it
I mean-
expensive?
Looks like there's an exit to the north.
Yeah, exits from
And
north, south, and
south?
Dennis.
Okay.
Or I go west.
What kind of funky compass are you reading, boy?
Oh well, that's a bust.
Can we wrap this up soon? I actually got shit
Sure.
to do.
Yeah, okay. Let me read this one last room description that Bellatrix has discovered, and then we will call it. Okay,
Oh, that's a bed.
Oh, this is gonna be
Two
quite a
beds.
cliffhanger. I can already
Two
tell.
beds with torn canopies stand against opposite walls with a tattered rug lying on the floor between them. Set into the far wall is a fireplace black with soot. A soft hiss issues from the hearth.
There's a
Yes.
snake in it.
I would like to examine the hearth, if I may.
All right. A small hissing dragon made of ash and smoke erupts from the fireplace,
Aw.
filling the room with soot as it beats its wings, and it just sort of like takes perch on the fireplace and just sort of hisses at you.
I would use
Aw.
mage hand to pet the dragon.
Cutie.
Oh, give me 10 minutes. I can speak with it.
I have animal handling.
You
Yeah, I'd like to
understand
pet-
that rituals don't take 10 minutes; they last 10 minutes.
No,
No,
they
no,
take
they
they take 10 times longer to cast than the normal spell.
Oh,
But you
I
don't.
should put
But
that
yeah,
in.
but you cast it without using a spell slot or yeah.
Huh.
Really?
That's how it works.
Didn't know that.
Oh, so I
Rituals
could
are
just
nice.
I could do comprehend languages as a ritual. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you guys leave it alone, it actually it flies out of the room and
Oh, I pet it.
well, I mean,
wanted to pet it.
once you guys have determined, once it is determined that you guys aren't actually a threat. Actually, hold on, it has a pog.
Oh man.
Oh, it's a friend.
I will hug him and love him and squeeze him and call him George.
Aw.
Hey, baby.
So
Does he look big enough to ride?
no, God
He's
no.
also made of ash, so
He's a tiny
so-
baby.
It flies out of here, out of the room, down here,
pretty
and
baby.
wait,
Oh no, it's
hold on.
raining. My watching. My
It's the
precious-
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
But it's finally raining.
He was not interested in my animal handling
And then it
role.
goes up this way, and then at the point. Okay.
It walks up the stairs.
All right. So, yep, there we go. I mean, that happened. You guys didn't fight it, so it didn't fight you. And we will call it there. So, if anybody else wants to spend more healing hit die to heal some more, you are free to do so.
I want to
However-
take a trance nap on the bed here.
Okay. All right.
That's
so
4 hours, by the way.
Yep. No game next weekend. I am working. Is my weekend to actually work as opposed to me picking up hours like an idiot and working 6 days in a row. Then I just get scheduled 6 days in a row, which is fun,
Hooray.
I guess.
hooray!
Yay.
All right. Well,
Or
Yay jobs.
all right. Thanks for watching, people who are watching. I'll probably be back in a little bit with Final Fantasy VII, actually.
Oh
I'd
boy.
like to give a big shout out to that one guy who dislikes all of Kalon's videos. You're doing
Yeah.
God's work.
Hey, guy. How's it going?
Wow. Okay.
I don't know why you follow me
sorry.
if you just dislike everything I do, but thanks. Bye.
Hey, sorry. That's
Person's been
me.
waiting years to get back into Let's Play.
I
You're a good lad.